I think someone opened up their Christmas gifts early. Maybe he has extra good behavior. Number 3, Kemmerer at number 3, Rock Springs. 2A versus 4A. First quarter. Rock Springs wearing the black. And us is some holiday hijinks early. Davion Gibson with the steal, and he'll take off the other way for 2 points to put the Tigers on the board first. Once the offense got set up, they did some pretty good ball movement. Brandon Rutherford gets the assist, and he'll give his team a bucket to make the score 5-0 early in this game. Kemmerer had a different kind of ball movement. You'll see on this play here, A.J. Nishi with an underhand move, and, well, perhaps Santa was a basketball fan. He was just checking to see if Nishi was naughty or nice. We got our answer. Rock Springs was off to the races. Zach Rosette gives it up, gets it back, lays it in. The speed was paying off early. Tigers up 11-4. Here's another example. Caleb Carter putting up a little razzle-dazzle on this bucket. The home team is out to a comfortable 13-4 lead. They say speed kills, and on a fast break, it can. Here's Carter again. He contributed 10 points to the cause. Tigers now up 15-4. Kemmerer had to get back to playing their own style of ball. The Rangers get it inside to J.R. Pop, who puts a little snap and crack on that one. His team's now down 15-6. Rock Springs still had a few moves to perform. Watch the pass to Chris Nelson. Whistle, bucket, and one. The Tigers were ready for a catfight, up 17-8. The Rangers were still working on getting back into this game. Sean Woods in the corner, lassoing 3 points. The score's a little more respectable after the first 8 minutes. 17-11, visitors still trail. Second quarter, the home team went back on the attack. Nelson gets inside again for another kiss off the glass, and he has his team up 19-13. Then the Rangers started to make themselves at home. Pop fakes the defender, draws the foul, gets the bucket. The three-point play got his team to within 2 points at 19-17. The home team would hit the accelerator again. Gibson with a nice move on the other end. He would score 21, and the boys in black were up by 4 at 21-17. Kemmerer had a little speed of their own at times, and they used it to beat the press. Pop is all alone, and he'll get the uncontested layup. We have a tie game, 21-all. Then watch this play to Cody Roberts. Fast hands and fast passing, and the Rangers would take the lead going into halftime, 25-23. Nice book, but this is not a library. You go to a game, you watch it. Third quarter, not sure if this was the Tigers' gym or a place where the deer and antelope play, but the Rangers were in control. This bucket by Pop has the visitors up by 6 at 29-23. They had Rock Springs' defense figured out for a while. Just find the one guy ahead of the press and get him the ball. Pop followed that plan to a T, and Kemmerer now leads 31-23. Since the game has slowed down, the home team had to adjust their offensive attack. Rutherford gets behind the double team for 2 points, as the Tigers were not used to playing catch-up. The visitors would try to make that comeback trail as long as they could for the opposition. Nishi from NBA range, that three would cap off a 17-4 run that started before the break. They had their biggest lead, 9 at 34-25. The home team would get back to work on that comeback. It starts with Cody Cascali firing from long range and hitting the bullseye for 3. That got things closer at 34-28. Then the press defense comes up with a turnover in the backcourt. Gibson will end up getting the finish when this play is all said and done. Rock Springs is only down by 4, 34-30. Although at times the boys in black may have gotten a little caught up in the moment, and Kemmerer made them pay on this one. Pop was wide open underneath. His bucket would delay the inevitable. Rangers up 36-30. Once the Tigers learned how to handle their speed, they became a force to be reckoned with. Gibson takes the assist and scores, and just like that, it's down to a one-point affair, 36-35. The visitors were having trouble keeping up at times. Ethan Thomas with a freebie on the other end because no one in white got there in time. Caps off a 12-2 run. Tigers reclaim the lead, 37-36. That lit a fire under the Rangers, watching their lead evaporate. Josh Bird will try to get it back with the 3 ball, and he will. The Bird is the word, and Kemmerer's back up 39-37. If it wasn't speed, then it was Gibson that the Rangers couldn't stop. He'll get this shot to go a few seconds before the buzzer. We're tied at 39 heading to the final 8 minutes. It's been a pretty good game. Fourth quarter, things went back and forth for a bit. Pop kept finding ways to score for Kemmerer, and his team was back on top 41-39. Rock Springs would answer. Riley just touched the line, so that long ball is only worth 2 points. So the score is knotted up again at 41. The home team still had some fuel left in the tank to get down the floor. Riley just takes it easy and scores again to give his team a 4-point lead, 45-41. The visitors would not go away, especially when you pull off a play like this. Pop knows how to score and draw the fouls. His Rangers still have to catch up 5 points, however. That's hard to do if you can't keep up. Someone forgot about Gibson. Here comes a nice stocking stuffer. The lead is up to 8, and now Kemmerer is in need of a wing and a prayer. The funny thing about those is that sometimes they get answered. Kyle Nota throws up a 3 on the run, and it drops in, but the Rangers didn't have enough to keep up in the end. Rock Springs hangs on to win 55-52.